Hello, this is Shafkat. I am recording this video for Game3001 Assignment 4. So I'm going to start off with a little demo and then move on to the code. So let's click on Assignment 3. My project is pretty simple. As you can see, the farmer starts off looking away from the chicken. And it has three states: patrol, idle, and then move to player. So whenever we move into his line of sight, basically, it should see it's gonna make him move to the chicken, and when we collide, we lose. And when we collide with him while he's not looking for us, we win. That's pretty much it. There's three states, and whenever the timer has 3 seconds. Whenever it goes down, the farmer basically checks if it wants to stay in idle or stay in patrol. And whenever we move into his line of sight, he's gonna chase us. That's pretty much it. Let's go to the code. So we have our scene controller, which is basically our game manager of this assignment. We have our farmer state, which is just an enum that I used because there's only three must-have states of this assignment, so I just figured an enum would be the easiest, for me at least. And I like to do whatever is easiest for me. We have our A3 UI, which is just our UI manager. It basically just updates the text on the screen. Let's just go over the scene controller first, I guess. So another easy thing I did was I used nav mesh agent for the pathfinding and obstacle avoidance stuff. Again, it's just way easier for me to use. So every frame we check if the farmer can see the chicken, and if it sees the chicken, it moves to the player. And we also check which current state we in and choose, and basically use a switch statement to choose what the farmer is going to do every frame. And then, so for the can see chicken function, we basically just calculate, I guess, the distance between the farmer and the chicken, and if it's like within a predefined range of angle and distance, we return true basically. Whenever the raycast hits, it returns true. So we use raycast to actually make sure that the player isn't behind like an obstacle, like the fence you saw. So yeah, whenever the raycast hits a collider with the player tag on it, it returns true. Other than that, we have the idle mode where we just stand still, and we have this decision interval, which is basically 3 seconds. And if the timer goes over 3 seconds, we add a decision count. And whenever the decision count is over 3, we hard force a change to the state. So it's basically the failsafe that was required in the assignment. Whenever we are in a state for too long, it switches to the other one. We have our patrol mode. I'm running out of time. Crap. We have our patrol mode. We did the same thing again with the decision count. Whenever it's over 3, or we do a coin flip. If it's heads, we stay in idle. If it's tails, we stay in patrol. And this is the rotation stuff. So whenever we move to one patrol point, we look at the other patrol point, basically. We have our chase mode, which our destination is the player position. And we basically just move to the player. This is all our rotation stuff. The change state function, we basically crap, let me undo that. We basically just, whenever we change state, we set all the decision count and update the decision timer. We set everything back to 0, and we update the vision color. The vision color is basically whenever we switch a state, to visually like identify it that we switch states, I made it so whenever we're in idle, it's green. Whenever we're in patrol, it's yellow. Whenever it's in the move to player state, it's red. Just so it's visually clear which state we're in. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you.